Well, it's a good evening from wherever you're watching us from. You're just in time for the 9 p.m. wrap live at our Orbit TV studios. I am your captain, Jesse Gitonga. Landing gear disengaged. Let's take off. Remember, you can join in the coverage live through our social media platforms at Orbit TV Kenya, hashtag the 9 p.m. wrap, or you can reach out to me on my social media platforms at the Jesse Tosh. A former deputy director of audit at the Office of the Auditor General has been charged with allegedly using a forged university degree certificate to secure employment and earn more than 28.4 million Kenya shillings in salaries over more than a decade. Hannah Wambui Mwaura, also known as Anna Wambui Mwaura, appeared in court on Friday accused of fraudulently acquiring public property amounting to 28.468 trillion shillings, 28.468 million shillings between February 2013 and May 2024. According to the charge sheet, Mwaura allegedly secured employment at the Office of the Auditor General, formerly the Kenya National Audit Office, after presenting a Bachelor of Commerce degree certificate in accounting purportedly awarded by Mount Kenya University in August 2010, indicating that she had attained second-class honors upper division. Prosecutors allege the office relied on that certificate when hiring her and that she went on to rise through the ranks from Assistant Manager Audit to Deputy Director Audit. A Malindi court has ruled that Kenya's next general election should legally fall on Tuesday, August 11, 2026, and not in 2027, though the judge suspended enforcement of the ruling until after the 2027 election is held. In a judgment delivered by Justice Mugure Thande, the court declared that holding the next presidential election on any date other than the second Tuesday of August 2026 would violate multiple provisions of the Constitution, citing Articles 2, 3, 10, 136, 142, 249 and 259. The judge found that the fifth year following the presidential election held on August 9, 2022 commenced on August 9, 2026, meaning the constitutionally mandated election date falls this month rather than in 2027 as currently planned by the IEBC. The ruling stated it was evident that the date currently set by the IEBC for the next general election falls on the second Tuesday in August after the fifth year, rather than within the fifth year, as stipulated in the Constitution, and that an election held on any other date would consequently be null and void. The judgment also addressed the length of the presidential term, with Justice Thande holding that, by operation of Article 136(2)(a), the president's term of office is not fixed at 5 years, and that neither Article 142 nor any other constitutional provisions grants the president a 5-year term. Wiper Patriotic Front leader Kalonzo Musyoka has unveiled a new leadership team as the party begins recognizing ahead of the 2027 general election. Former Cabinet Minister Jamlek Irungu Kamau has been appointed as the party's chairman. Nyali MP Mohamed Ali named deputy party leader designate, with lawyer Ndegu Njiru to serve as the party's first spokesman. According to Kalonzo, the appointments follow a mandate from the party's National Delegates Congress to expand its leadership and strengthen its bid to form what he called a united alternative government in waiting. He says the new team brings experience, integrity, and a commitment to the rule of law as the party builds towards the 2027 polls.
I'm announcing 3 appointments to the leadership of the Wiper Patriotic Front, effective immediately. Number 1, the Honorable Jamlek Irungu Kamau, EGH, becomes chairman of the party. The Honorable Mohamed Ali, CBS, HSC, HSC stands for Head of State Commendation, Member of Parliament for Nyali, becomes our deputy party leader designate. Thirdly, Mr. Ndegu Njiru becomes the party's first spokesperson, a new office created for a new season of struggle. Together, they strengthen a leadership bench built to take this country back from a regime that has mistaken state power for personal property. This work of renewal does not stop at the boundaries of WPF. As party leader of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, I convened this past Tuesday, August the 4th, here in Nairobi, to press forward consultations that will knit this opposition into one credible front.
The Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute is calling for the reintroduction of the annual 3-month fishing ban in Lake Naivasha to reverse declining fish stocks. According to KMFRI, annual fish catch has dropped from 3,400 to 1,050 metric tons over the last 6 years, with overfishing cited as a main cause. The institute says the ban, together with papyrus restoration projects, will help rebuild fish breeding grounds and improve water quality. Fishermen have welcomed the proposal but are calling for support during the closure period to protect their livelihoods.
There are a number of measures that have to be taken into. For example, we have to reduce the fishing effort. We have to avoid poor fishing practices. Like now, there's a lot of illegal fishing that takes place around Lake Naivasha that needs to be checked. And then we also have to introduce the mesh size. We said 4-inch and above of the gill net. But now you have fishers who are using up to 2.5-inch, 3-inch, and that is really not good because it messes with the younger fish that needs to be given time to grow.
I would wish that at one given time, we would wish to come up with a program whereby in every year we have a ban of 3 months. And before, for that 3 months, we should be ready to cater for the BMUs and those people who rely on this lake. Like the special programs in county government should come in, from the national government should come in and support our fishermen for that duration, so that we can be able to be having that space of giving that the breeding time for the high productivity.
The government has raised the minimum purchase price of a 90-kilogram bag of grade 2 wheat to 5,100 Kenyan shillings, in a move aimed at improving farmers' earnings and boosting local production. The new pricing takes effect immediately, with grade 1 wheat set at a higher rate as the government encourages millers to prioritize buying locally produced wheat before turning to imports. To help protect farmers from low market prices, improve food security, and reduce the country's dependence on imported wheat. Well, we have arrived at our destination. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I have been your one and only Captain Jesse Gitonga. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Oh, and don't forget, and now